Some quilters feel guilt about quilting, and some quilters have people in their lives who think that they should feel guilt about quilting. And usually the reasons are as follows. It costs a lot. Equipment costs a lot. Fabric costs a lot. They're taking up space in their home. Is it worth it? Are those things worth feeling guilt about? We're going to discuss that today, and I'm going to help you find out why it is so worth it, why it is not a waste of time or money or any other resource. Area 1, well-being. Quilting helps us feel value because we're being productive. And as humans, we have a need to be productive. We also have a need to be creative. And as we create quilts, it fills our souls. It makes us feel good about ourselves, and it's just soothing to our lives to be able to create. And speaking of soothing, sewing repetition is soothing. There's something about the repetition of it that just brings calm and peace. And actually, as we complete a task, we get endorphins, because whenever you complete something, endorphins occur. And for me, I swear, I know this isn't a study, but I get endorphins from touching fabric. It just helps me feel satisfied and happy and good. As you improve your skills, you get confidence. When you're good at something, you feel competent. Feeling competent and having confidence about a skill such as quilting is a great way to feel about yourself. Best of all, less snacking, more sewing. Area 2, social. Having quilting as a common interest gives you an instant rapport with every fabric guru, quilter person you ever hope to meet. Immediately you have something to talk about. Color and texture and seam allowances, and yes, the list could go on and on and on. Because as you quilt and as you have a common interest, it gives you a connection with people. So you can meet real people where you live. If you have social needs, you join a guild and you make friends with the other people in the guild. You find 2 or 3 quilters and you invite them to your home and create a sewing circle of people who come and just sit and enjoy each other once a week or once a month or however often you want. Also, it's a great way to meet people online. You can join forums, you can join lists, email lists. I have a group I've been with for 10 years, and I have made real life friends from that online list because that's just how it works. One of my really, really good friends is from meeting her online. Often there will be shop hops and you can grab a quilting friend and go on a shop hop. And nothing is more fun than going to a great sale with a friend and stopping for lunch and making a day of it. So socially, when you join into quilting groups, you have a place to find friends. Area 3, benefit others. There are so many ways you can benefit others with your quilting. You can do charity quilts. If you want to bless the homeless, you can make quilts for the homeless. You can make quilts for foster care. You can make quilts for veterans. You can make quilts wherever your interests lie. There are always new places that need and desire quilts. You could make quilts from the time you get up every morning till the time you go to bed at night and do so much good in the world. Also, quilts are a great gift for those that you personally love, for the new babies in your life, for graduates, for maybe a retiring friend at work. You can make a signature quilt and have everybody sign it. It is such a good way to wrap people in love. And so quilting really does benefit others. Plus, I many times have been able to have people who aren't quilters help make quilts, and they feel so good about themselves as they participate in the production of quilt making. Area 4, make beauty in your world. Seasonal decor is so fun in quilting. You can use embroidery to make it art. You can use quilting just to make it art. I have art quilts on many of my walls. I have quilts on my beds to keep everyone warm, and they're beautiful. I have actually made a quilt and decorated the whole room around the quilt before. So it can help you be an interior decorator. It can help you to make beauty on your table, side tables. So many things you can make. doll quilts, hot pads, baskets, bags, and wall hangings. There are many, many things you can do to create beauty around you with quilts. Area 5, just because. You can always do handwork when you're waiting, either applique or embroidery with quilts. And so I always have something ready. If I'm in a waiting room or in a hospital, or I'm just sitting in my living room and I have company that's been there for 3 days, I can do it so that I can be productive while I have peace and joy and hang out with people. When you're sewing, that's my best time to listen to books. I like to play books to myself as I do tasks that just take muscle memory. They don't take a lot of brain space, and so I'm able to listen to books at the same time. And my last reason is there's some study that women have to use however many bazillion words in a day, and somehow quilting and friends go together. I show my quilts to friends. I show them pictures. I call them on the phone and ask their opinion while I'm showing them pictures. I help them with their quilts, and we talk. So this is kind of back to social, but what it does is it gives me therapy. It's talking therapy. Quilting just makes my whole soul feel better in every way. It lifts me, it builds me, it helps me in all the areas that we've discussed. And so if you're still feeling guilty about quilting, then choose one of the things I've talked about and let that guilt go, because quilting benefits your life in so many ways. Stay merry and creative.